So what I'll be doing right now, my process when it comes to trying oppose someone, for the most part, I start off with the head, get the head, and then I move on to the shoulders because, from what I know about anatomy, the parts of it that I know the most are the shoulders, the biceps. I'm pretty good with it. The back is, if you, as you can see, like right here on how the back looks, it's all jacked up. I'm not completely familiarized with the anatomy of it, so that's where anatomy comes into play, and knowing how to draw hands because the hand looks ridiculous. I tried to, I gave up on it because I struggle with that. So that's one thing I need to work on right now. And that was the first pose I did, and then the second, and these poses looked them up on Instagram. I don't remember the guy's name for the first one. The second one is from Masters of Anatomy, Masters _ Anatomy on Instagram. They have pretty good poses. They're a lot of action based, but they're very dynamic, so it helps, as practice. And yeah, again, there I started. Excuse me. Yeah, I start with the head, then the shoulders, and then the pecs. And so if you have an idea of anatomy, you understand like where the muscles, like the shape of it, how it would form and switch. Because obviously your muscles don't stay in one shape. They move, morph, and change shapes constantly with each motion that you do. Alright, so here I went for a more gestural approach. I don't know if that's the correct way. And sometimes, you just kind of have to dive into a drawing. Just go for it, because this pose, I genuinely did not think I would be able to draw it. And who knows, maybe you'd surprise yourself with what you can actually draw. But when it comes to drawing something, you want to look for more of the big shapes. They always say that, like the masters of artists, they say, look, concentrate on the shape. Don't worry about the details that comes after. Although, here I'm already going into the details because I couldn't wait. But I did lay out the bigger shapes of the actual body. And now I'm sculpting it. I'm carving it down to what was the drawing is how it's supposed to look like. And since I have reference, I don't have to worry too much about if the anatomy is correct, because obviously I'm using reference and they already have the anatomy where it should be. Now, if this were out of memory, again, that's where knowledge of anatomy would come into play. Yeah. All right. It makes it easier to know how you draw something, because the tendons right here on the hamstrings, I don't really know how they go for the most part, and I'm purposely leaving out the foot. I could attempt to draw it, but I don't want to. Yeah, so now I'm cleaning it up. I'm happy with what I was able to get. Just putting in the finer details, not finer details, the cleaner lines of it, smoothing it out and everything. And so here, the lines I'm deciding to put down, although they're a lot cleaner than the previous ones, they're not like smooth and perfect, And this is where I feel that people, have the wrong idea when it comes to chicken scratch. I think in a way that could be classified as chicken scratch, but it's not. I mean, it's controlled. I'm not just putting it because I don't know how I want to put it. I know the lines I want to put. So I think I'd say this would be chicken. See right there, I didn't know what I was putting down, so I just went. But for the most part, I think this is chicken scratch. Is but with purpose. You know, you learn to get that control on the lines you want to put down, and then you put it to to your liking, how you want to stylize your art. Yeah, so I'm drawing Spider-Man, if you haven't noticed. Or if you couldn't tell. Yeah, I'm drawing Spider-Man. That is correct. That spider looks ugly. Yeah. Adding color. All right. Now, I'm trying to get used to this digital watercolor thing. I don't know if I really like it. It's cool sometimes, but I just need more work on it. And yeah, the sometimes things don't need color. I didn't like the colors on the Spider-Man, but hey. All right. That's all for today. Peace later. Bye.